We have a little something special for our friends 21 and over. Dottie May's oat milk cream liqueur. Got it right over here. There, we got it as well too. Cheers.
Cheers.
Kevin Burke, one of the co-creators and co-founders of this beverage, to talk all about it. It's vegan, it's gluten-free, it's dairy-free. Give us a little bit about the inspiration of where this beverage came from.
Yeah, so thanks for having me on. First of all, really appreciate it very much. Most of you guys have probably had a cream liqueur. Mainly, you probably know Bailey's, right, in the marketplace, which is made with Irish cream and Irish whiskey. And with the rise of oat milk and sort of alternative milks and sort of the world of plant-based milk really becoming a multi-billion-dollar category over the last couple of years, my business partner and I, Paul Earl, found an opportunity to say, hey, why don't we be the first people to launch a oat milk based cream liqueur in the alcohol space.
Give us a little bit about the flavor, because I taste toffee, I taste cocoa. I want to make sure I'm getting all the flavors in there, and kind of the experience that you want people to have when they're drinking this
no
beverage.
problem. So Dottie May's is 100% American oat milk, and then we use a 2-year-old American whiskey, right? So those are the two sort of base ingredients, and then to flavor it, we use an all natural cocoa powder, natural vanilla, whole cane sugar, and then there's actually some toffee, some natural toffee, and then maple syrup is how we get most of the sweetener into the blend. And you mix them all together and you get sort of a chocolate toffee vanilla flavor coming off of it. And then we actually think the oat milk being the base to it gives it actually more creaminess than a lot of the other competitive creams on the market. And then, of course, the beauty of it is with oat milk, you've got a longer shelf life. You can keep it refrigerated or ambient on your shelf at home. It won't go bad on you. It gives us the ability to be dairy-free for those types of folks, gluten-free, and also vegan.
So people can purchase this at stores all across the Chicagoland area. There's also restaurants that carry it as well too. And talk a little bit about that combination of introducing this new beverage to places.
So we've been in the market a little over 6.5 months now. We're in about 235 liquor stores and bar and restaurants in Illinois. So we're only sold in Illinois currently. Restaurants where you can find us right now, Hampton Social in River North. You probably heard of Billy's Sunday, Publican down the West Loop, the Thompson Hotel, the Roby Hotel, Royal Grocer over in Wicker Park, Bucktown, Bloom, which is a great vegan restaurant, Estelle's Cafe, Vec, Fancy Plants Kitchen. I'm trying to think of
You're naming all my favorite places right here.
I'm doing pretty good so far. Nighthawk's one of my favorite sort of cocktail lounges. Buttermilk out in sort of Naperville, Geneva, which is more of a breakfast brunch spot. Soho House, Summer House. That's just to name a few. They're all listed on our website if you wanted to go check out a list of all the locations. But to your question on types of menus and the way the brand's being used by these restaurants, we've found really good success with the sort of brunch occasion on the weekends. So Dottie May's plays great in all kinds of coffee drinks. It plays really well in like a cold brew coffee or even a hot coffee. We've seen it really play well also in sort of the cocktail space, Rudy, as an ingredient for espresso martinis. And so our sales reps and distributor have been pushing hard a dairy-free espresso martini option out there for consumers. It goes great in like a White Russian. So to replace sort of the traditional dairy milk that goes into a White Russian, gives White Russians a little bit of flavor. Here in the spring and summer, as we're getting into warm weather, we're going to have some frozen machines out in the marketplace. We've actually got 2 of those already placed in sort of the Wrigleyville rooftop area. And then we're pushing hard on sort of like dessert drinks and mudslides, things like that. So there's a lot of versatility you can do with the brand. A bunch of my friends even cook with it, which is really sort of an interesting way you could use it too. Pour it over ice cream, pour a little over cake. they'll put it into their recipes, things like that. So there's a ton of versatility to do with Dottie May's.
Congratulations on all the success, and make sure you go ahead and check out. Here we go. Dottie May's oat milk cream liqueur. There you go. We got the logo right there.
Labels out, right?
He's got the bottle right there as well too. In stores and restaurants all in the Chicagoland area. You can go ahead and go find all that information at drinkdotties.com.